Alright, we are off. So this is the Oracle of Ages weekly randomizer race. Today we are playing normal mode with Tree Warp on and randomized dungeons as per usual. And joining me in the race we have Fox and Nitro. Should be a good race. We are playing on 4.1.2 as we have been past week or two. This is the most current version of the randomizer. Starting off with a boomerang. Boomerang is a very interesting early game item because it can do some stuff that you normally don't really see. And we get a sword, okay. So we are gonna need something in order to make any more progress. Let's check the shop item. Shop item is dead. But what's really interesting about the boomerang is we're going to be able to do some potential skips if we find Dungeon 3. Dungeon 3 is going to be potentially good. Like, that's where normal logic skips can be done with the boomerang. There are some hard logic skips in Dungeon 4 and 5 with the boomerang. There are also things that you could potentially have to do. We're not going to have to do it this time because we have a sword, but you can pop Tingle's balloon with a boomerang. And there's like a few other things, like present D6, you can hit the switch with the boomerang. There might be like one or two more things. Interesting. Okay. So we're getting access to Crescent Island right away. So we're about to find out if the dungeon that we're going to get access to, if that boomerang is going to be useful or not. Well, boomerang doesn't matter anymore. Because now we have seeds. And we have ember seeds too. I'm going to check out the dungeon before I do anything. Of course it is. Alright, I'm gonna grab some seeds from Ambi's Palace real quick, and then we're gonna figure something else out. I'm probably gonna go to the graveyard after that. But I can also do the Symmetry City stuff by going the vanilla way. So I can get the item there, and I can get the seeds in Symmetry City. But I can't actually go to the past or anything. Alright, that's a really good seed pickup right there. Especially since I'm not going to be in the past at all. So we'll do the graveyard, and then we will go to Symmetry City after that. Because we can get 2 items here pretty quickly. Potentially 3 if we find a bracelet. And we are still currently, what, 3 items away from being able to even enter D8? Because we are going to need a switch hook, we're going to need a cane, and we're also going to need bombs in order to even, like, think about going in there. So I'll probably put that dungeon off for quite a while. Alright, what do we got up here? This is the only item I can get. It's the Mermaid Suit. Alright. Beautiful. And what's in here? It's nothing. Cool. Ooh, Mermaid Suit means I can do other things other than going up to Symmetry. Yeah, I might want to hit up one of these checks before going up there. I'm not going to do the one in the past because it's going to take a lot to get there. But I'll do this one at least. This one's pretty quick, and it's out of the way. I can see potential progression by going to Symmetry, getting Mystery Seeds. Okay. This is interesting now. Yeah, we're gonna do it this way. We're not gonna do Tingle until we go to Symmetry City. Because I want to have 3 different seed types, potentially. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through this area normally, get all the way up to Symmetry City, get our potentially 3rd seed type. Should hopefully be a 3rd seed type there. And then we'll go do Tingle, do both items from Tingle. And after that... if all else fails, probably do Ambi's Palace. There are a few items, there's 2 items I can get on Crescent Island in the past right now. That involves going to the past, of course. but if I have to do ambies, I have to go to the past anyway. I definitely feel like progression is on Tingle right now. Either that or inside Ambi's Palace. It depends on if we get Mystery Seeds here or not. If we get Mystery Seeds here, we're probably still gonna have to go do Tingle. If we don't get a third seed type... Okay, we do have a third seed type. Okay, we're good. So 3 seeds, that means all of Tingle is accessible. Okay. Okay. Now that is interesting. So that's pulling me away from anything else, and now we're gonna go straight to Deku Forest. Actually no. Let's make a pit stop at Crescent Island on our way there. Because think about it. We're gonna be able to do a couple items there, and then head up to Deku Forest from there. And if we end up getting bombs or Tune of Currents, that gets us access to the dungeon. So this could potentially work out for us. There's currents, okay. Like I said, this is gonna work out. This is also gonna unlock Talus Peaks for us. I'm not sure I like that. But yeah, I don't mind going this way right now. Because this is a dungeon plus There's a handful of items we can get here. Probably gonna reverse this so I can just check the seeds here. If it's, it is mysteries, alright. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So by getting mysteries, we're gonna be able to turn them in right away. Yo! Good ring. This is a fairly linear dungeon, or fairly linear progression so far. Only thing I'm concerned about right now is I might have had to go to the shop to buy a shield. It's the only concern I have right now. Because there is a possibility that this is going to be Vanilla Dungeon 2. Oh no, wait, I have Gale Shooter. I don't need that. Never mind. No shield necessary. I always forget Gale Shooter works. Alright. What dungeon are we getting? It is Vanilla 2. That's what I thought. That's what I was expecting. So this is going to be full clearable. Assuming we go to the boss, get bombs. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, logical bombs are in Talus Peaks or something. That would be actually very annoying, but wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. See, the great thing about Dungeon 2 is you don't actually need bombs in order to make a lot of progress through here. There are a few items that are bomb locked, but as long as we're going to be able to get to the boss, that's all that really matters. Because then we can get bombs from the boss. Okay. That is good, because we have access to that area now. So that's another dungeon that we can access. That looks like the boss cave there. That's good. And there's our logical bombs. Alright, so we can finish this dungeon completely. So I think logically, there has to be a key on the other bomb wall. So I might not have to go back there. I mean, we'll see how this plays out. I don't really need that. You know what? There could potentially be a key back here. So let's just go back here. It's probably a bad play. But anything to avoid having to go back to the first bomb wall. And having to kill the spike beetles again. Alright, cool. That's all we needed. Now, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do this puzzle because I do not know where the final key is. Or wait. I don't need to. Yeah. We're missing a key, map, and compass. Oh, no, wait. There is, one extra item. Yeah. There's one more item left. So I'm gonna have to do this. I could do the boss key room. Boss key room might be a little bit quicker. Alright, that's map. So yeah, for sure the key is in the bomb wall, so I don't have to go back there. And there's our item. Okay. We are now officially done here. Just gotta beat the boss. And I'm probably gonna head up to Rolling Ridge after this. Yep, confirmed. Fastest way for me to get there is going to be Tree Ward. I should stock up on bombs before I go up there. I'm just going to check this one item real quick, and then we're probably going to head to the present. Okay, good item. Oh man, that means we are one item away from being able to access D8. I don't know if I like that. Alright, so that is Dancing 1. I'll hold on to it just in case. We may want that for later. For potential Pegasus Seeds. I hope Pegasus Seeds are not locked behind the seedling, but... No, don't do that to me! I mean, Switch Hook is a good item, but that opens up D8. It also opens up 4. Okay. This is one of those dungeons that you kind of want to get over with, but at the same time, you kind of want to have Pegasus Seeds for. Because Pegasus Seeds let you skip half of this room, let you do a lot of things a lot faster. But we don't have a satchel, so I don't really care right now. All I care about is just playing through dungeons. And this is a dungeon we can complete. And actually, at this point, the only dungeons that we can complete are going to be 7 and 8. Yeah, 7 and 8 are going to be the only ones that we can't complete right now. And that's just simply because of the level 2 switch hook and the level 2 bracelet. There is a possibility we won't be able to complete Dungeon 3 if Boss Key is behind the mini-boss. But otherwise, every dungeon is clearable right now. This is not a dungeon I like to do with low health, but Blue Ring makes this a little bit better. So I guess, yeah, technically we do this dungeon with low health in the speedrun. Why does Aegis have the Seed Shooter and Seasons have the Slingshot? To have a separate item that has a slightly different functionality. Yeah, they could have kept a Slingshot for both games. But the Seed Shooter has the ricochet effect, which makes it a little bit more unique. And yeah, diagonal aiming as well. Oh, missed that one. Okay. I'm here. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. What are we missing here? We're missing map, small key, and both items. Okay. I guess it makes sense. This dungeon is very backloaded in terms of where items can be, because it's so linear for the beginning. And it's usually just, you know, one key. Oh, what did I do? I screwed this up completely. Yeah, I screwed this up. Alright. We should be able to fix this a little bit. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying, this dungeon is very linear at the beginning because of how many chests there are that lead to one chest and then a key door. So you end up getting stuck running into like a line of keys to get through this dungeon. And then once you get to this point, there's only one more small key. So that small key is generally going to be one of the last items that you get. Like you're not gonna get that small key right at the beginning. And also that means all the items in this dungeon, which there are 2 of, they end up getting pushed pretty much to the back of the dungeon just because of where the keys have to be. So what we are hoping out of this next chest is one of the 2 items. That is what we are hoping. We are not looking for the compass. We do not want to see compass at all. Oh man, that was gonna be a really good room. And then I missed one. Oh wait, I have compass. Oh, we already have map and compass. So that means this is the key. There's an item on the boss and an item in the back. Lovely. So we are going to have to full clear this dungeon. Hopefully, we find a good item back here, and it's not like a gaseous seed or something. That is the worst nightmare of coming all the way to the back and then finding absolutely nothing. Alright. Oh, that is good. That's actually really, really good. Because now we can full clear Dungeon 8. So that's exactly where I'm going to head next, is I'm going to head to 8. And then after that... Well, I probably will stick around here. Just finish up Rolling Ridge stuff. Because there's a lot I can do in Rolling Ridge right now. Alright, what do we got here? I'll take it. That's fine. Yeah, there's a lot I can do in Rolling Ridge now that I have the switch hook. So I'm probably going to want to switch hook my stuff, just make our loop around, and then we'll head to Dungeon 8. Like, worst case scenario, we're at least accessing the tree. Tree access is big. Because we already have Gale Seeds, so as soon as we get a satchel, that means free warping back here. And we get Tune of Ages. Well then. Let's just make this even better. And there's our shovel. So yeah, at this point, the only thing that's gating access to finishing any dungeon is going to be the level 2 switch hook. And we only need that for Dungeon 7. Every other dungeon is fully clearable, without question. Alright, let's just see what the item here is. That could be useful. Alright. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright. We have enough rupees to try again. That's fine. This is a better pattern. I like this pattern a little bit more. Because it gives me a little bit more freedom to move around. Because I can utilize the conveyors a little bit better. There we go. Like, doing that without Pegasus Seeds is annoying. And what's great is now we're going to be able to just turn that lava juice in right now. It was nothing. Okay. That happens. Alright, what type is it? It's mysteries, okay, so I don't have to care about it. I don't have to care about going to the tree. We'll just do our mini games and get out of here. Alright, what do we got? Nope, not worth. So we'll do shooting gallery, then we'll head to Crescent Island. Or, do I want to go to Crescent Island or do I want to go... Yeah, I probably want to go Crescent Island first, because I can't clean the seas yet. If I had the fairy powder, I would definitely go over to Zora Seas. But because I don't have fairy powder, I want to do Dungeon 8. Plus, I can put in that scent seedling and see if there's Pegasus seeds there. Okay, I'll take a power ring. Power ring is good. So I'll probably put it here. Putting it here makes the most sense because I'm going to have to loop back around. And that lets me go straight into Dungeon 8 right after this. Actually, it doesn't matter because I'm going to plant this and then see where it goes. So it's not going to stick around anyway. It is Pegasus seeds. Okay. Well. I wonder if that's the only Pegasus seeds. Because having to do Goron dancing to get your only Pegasus seeds. And then plant the scent seedling and all that stuff. All that fun stuff. I wonder how many people are actually going to do that. Though there are still 2 more trees I can access. So they could be at one of those trees. Alright, so nothing else of value around here. Just gonna pop our way over to Dungeon 8. I'm gonna actually place the portal a tile away. And that's gonna let me escape if I want to. Oh, no, not really, actually. I forgot. There's not 2 tiles of space in the present. There's enough space in the past, but in the present you can't. So what's good about getting the Pegasus seeds from the tree there is if we do find Satchel in here, we're going to have Pegasus seeds and we're going to be able to start going fast. If we had to get Pegasus seeds somewhere else, we would not have them by now. And again, if we find Satchel, we wouldn't be able to utilize it. But yeah, this dungeon's gonna take us a little bit just because we don't have Pegasus seeds. So we're gonna have to walk everywhere. So this is gonna be a key. One of these next chests is going to be a key, for sure. Not sure which one yet. There it is. Okay. And there's another key. Okay, that's our 4th key. That means we can get the floor puzzle without having to worry. That is compass. Yeah, I'll grab compass. Because that's going to tell me some valuable information, I think. Also, knowing what item is in here is going to tell me a lot of valuable information. So with a slate in here, that tells me the 5th and final small key has to be available. So that means everything is in play, including the one chest that's locked behind a small key on the bottom floor. Of course. Okay. And it was the last hit, too. It's always the last hit. Alright, there's the final key. We knew that was gonna show up somewhere. Alright, there's Slate 2. I guess I might as well do the full Slate route that we knew in all dungeons, all essences. There's no reason not to. Alright, there's the boss key. So the boss key was also locked behind the fifth and final small key. We're just getting like a bunch of garbage. Not really getting any good items out of here. So it probably would have paid off to come back here with the satchel. Though it's a full clear regardless. Like, this is a guaranteed full clear. Because the last two items are both slates. So let's start thinking about where we want to go after this. I can do Ambi's Palace. I can do Summon Zora Seas. I can do Talus Peaks. Though I don't have access to the dungeon. Also, I don't know why I'm so bad at this right now. There we go. I can go West Rolling Ridge. I can get most of the stuff over there. I still don't really want to go to Zora Village without either Fairy Powder or at least Graveyard Key to hand in the potion or anything. So I might hold off on that. Probably West Rolling Ridge. West Rolling Ridge makes a little bit of sense. Though I think part of it's going to depend a little bit on if I find an item here. And what item I find. Alright, what do we got? It's just rupees, okay. Yeah. Let's go up to Rolling Ridge. I can get 4 items up there pretty easily. Four items pretty easily. And I get a tree. Didn't mean to go in that one. I meant to go in present. So at this point, let's start thinking. We still need access to all these dungeons. Like, our main objective right now is just find dungeon keys. And the level 2 switch hook. Ooh. I might want to go Zora right after this now. Finding that book of seals means we don't need a satchel in order to do book lists. So there could be something there. Could also be something on the trading, but we still don't have Brother Emblem. So trading is still off the table. And we are still very low on health, only finding that one heart container. And just now finding that heart piece. Alright, what seed type is it? It's... okay. So we didn't need to do that. That's fine. Ah, you know what? Ambies makes so much more sense right now. Ambies just makes so much more sense than going there. Just think about it. I can get 2 items in Ambies by itself. Plus, I can get 2 items from the Maku tree. And then, you know, potentially find Fairy Powder somewhere in there. Or even finding the level 2 switch hook, which lets me get another item along the path. Like, this is tough because my progress right now is just find access to a dungeon so we can do said dungeon. Oh, I am gonna need a few more of those. Alright, now we're good. Yeah, if we can get Satchel, that would be nice too. Though, chances are, everything's gonna be back there, and we're just gonna be too afraid to go. Like, I would not be surprised if I end up finding our progression somewhere in Zora Sea's Zora Village area. Library. I still think I prefer doing that versus going up to Symmetry City. There's like 2, 3 checks I can do Symmetry Talus area. But there's a lot more I can do in Zora Village. Alright, one more check we can do, and then we're gonna make the play to Zora Village. And it's nothing. Alright. Let's do it. I would not be surprised if, like, past the library has something we need right now, since we got the Book of Seals. Unfortunately, Jabu is still locked behind 2 items. It needs Graveyard Key and Fairy Powder. So I don't think we're gonna get Jabu access right now. We may get like 1 dungeon item or something. And that's gonna start sending us down another path. Like, I definitely feel like as soon as I get a dungeon item, that's gonna be where I need to go. Just whatever dungeon gets unlocked. Okay. Lots of fetch quests around here. Not really liking this. Ooh, okay. So now every dungeon is completable as we find it. We just have to get in. That also opens up 3 more overworld checks that we can do. What's gonna be here? Okay, it's nothing. I got excited when I saw the Book of Seals, and I was like, oh man, is something actually gonna show up here? But no, it's probably just whatever's here. And that is nothing. Okay. Thankfully, like, we can hit up a few of these things right now pretty easily. And then I'm probably gonna make my way... Do I go to Talus, I think? Nope, never mind. Going to the graveyard. Alright, graveyard time. But before I go there, let's grab Mayor's house. Because this is a quick one. This is a super quick one. Nope, alright. It's a graveyard, whatever dungeon's there, that gives us the potion, lets us heal King Zora. And hopefully we find fairy powder or satchel or something in this dungeon. I'm gonna skip out on getting the potion right now, just in case it's a dungeon that I have to do a lot in, and since I am fairly low on health. Even though I have blue ring. Okay, it's D5. Alright, D5's not bad. Though D5 is one of those dungeons that you probably want to have Pegasus Seeds for. Because then you can do some fun stuff. But it's doable without. Here's where all the health is. Alright. Okay. Crown key found in the dungeon that's normally there. That's cool. Gonna go check this out. I'm just scoping this out. If there's any items behind here, that's gonna tell me stuff. If not, that's also gonna potentially tell me stuff. If there's a key behind here, that also definitely tells me stuff. So I can just leave. Yeah, I'll just grab this now since I'm right here. So this dungeon is going to be done fairly quickly now. Because there's only this and one more check that we can do. Alright, I guess I'll do... I guess it doesn't matter which way I go. I could do mini-boss first, and then... Yeah, I'll do mini-boss first, and then I'll do boss. That way it pulls me out, and we're good to go after that. So the item after this is the only other item we can get from this dungeon. And that is simply because there was a key behind the locked door. And that locked door requires all keys in order to get anything from behind. So because of that, I know that everything there is junk, and everything in the back of the dungeon is also junk. So this is the only other item I can get here. Even with 4 keys, it's not enough to put everything else in logic. You need 5. And the only way for me to get 5 keys is to use all the other keys. So while I am tempted to go back to Zora Village, I want to follow my progression and go straight to Crown Key. So I will carry the potion with me. I think carrying the potion with me is gonna... It won't be too bad, I don't think. I'm not taking a ton of damage. So let's get the potion, and then we'll head up to West Rolling Ridge. Probably would have been a little bit faster for me to tree warp, but I don't care. Oh wait! I have to go the long way in order to get into the dungeon. I can't go up this way. Unless I get Pegasus seeds from a satchel. Like, I need a satchel in order to get up this way. Alright. That's fine. That's actually fine, because both of these entrances are right near each other. So it's pretty easy to just go this way now. So there's two ways to get over there. One way with the Tune of Ages is to go this way. I prefer this way if I have the Tune of Ages versus going through the cave. Just because the cave is annoying. And we have D6 passed. Okay. So D6 passed. We are hoping for boss key in here. If we can get a boss key, we are in business. Because that means potentially present is not required at all. Which could limit the amount of items we need to find it at this point. Alright, small key, that's good. Because we do need small keys for this. Actually, yeah, that's gonna be better. Alright, there's number 2. So missing one more small key and that boss key. Worst case scenario right now is boss key is not here. That guarantees that we're going to need to go into the present. Ooh, I'm gonna need more bombs. I have a bomb wiggle room right now, but I'm probably gonna want more. Well, I can get some from the pot here. That's fine. Hopefully our boss key is down here. Ooh, I do like that, but that is not a boss key. There's still a possibility. There is one more item here. Other than the compass. So if this is not the compass, this could be the boss key. It's compass. Alright, boss key's in present. So we do need to find all 3 of the remaining keys. Yeah. At this point, we might as well just go straight Jabu. Like, this is our best progression that we have. Because any dungeon that we find, 1, 3, or 7, can all be very good. Oh, we can also find 6 present, which is, again, required. Plus anything to get the potion off my hands as soon as possible is always good. It's unfortunate that I'm gonna have to do this twice. But we'll make it work, you know? I'm just hoping that Satchel is not like on Talus Peaks or in Symmetry City or something. Because that would be the worst case scenario right now. Just like Satchel has been available forever and I just don't have it. So I'm gonna want to go to the past, give him the potion, go to the ferry, clean the seas, go to the present, talk to King Zora, and then go in the dungeon. That is the most optimal route at this point. I think out of the dungeons, I would want to see Dungeon 1 first. Because there's a lot of items in there, it's very quick, and you don't need that many keys either. So Dungeon 1 is going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 dungeons, and we're going to be able to full clear it really quickly. I'm hoping that 7 is one of the last dungeons we access, because Go Mode 7 is way better than not Go Mode 7. And then 3 is somewhere in the middle. Like, 3 can be a good Go Mode, but it can also be kind of awful. Depending on where the boss key ends up being. Alright, what do we got? It's 1. Good. That is exactly what I wanted to say. We already have 2 keys. We don't need any more keys at all. We just need the boss key. That's the only key we need. Ooh. That opens up 2 more checks that we can do. Alright, there's a boss key. So no more keys are required. Unfortunately, I don't have the compass to be able to skip the final key. So chances are we're gonna end up finding it anyway. Alright, there's a map. Alright, there's the compass. Cool. So there are a few items left. Like that. Okay. That's another dungeon access. I'll probably go there right after this. Alright, that's the final key. I don't need to open it. So that means this is an item. There's also an item on Pumpkinhead. Alright, moving on. So there's a few quick checks that I want to do before I head into Sea of No Return. I want to grab the orphan chest in Zora Seas. I want to grab the level 2 switch hook chest on Crescent Island. And then we're going to head there. Reason being is, if I don't do them now, I'm not going to do them. And especially since I'm in the area, I might as well. Oh, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That's gonna make doing all of this so much better. We can finally go fast. I don't want to waste too many seeds right now because I do have to use them for the Sea of No Return. Now imagine if I didn't check that chest. I'm hoping that is our first logical satchel and not the upgrade. Chances are it's probably the upgrade. But who knows, that could be the first satchel. With the final satchel being somewhere past that. Like, at this point, I'm just hoping that I don't find a satchel anywhere near Symmetry City. That is my main concern. Alright. You know what? Yeah, we want to do it this way. Because we do need a key to go that way. So we know that the boss key is here. And it's right there. Now the question is there anything else here? Certainly feels like it. Though right now, I think we might end up getting locked out of here. Unless there's a key here, a key on the spinner, and a key right outside the boss key. Alright, there is a key here. So we're gonna check and see if there's a key on the spinner. If there's a key on the spinner, then it's very plausible. If there's no key here, yeah, then everything else behind key doors is locked. So there's only one more chest I can check here. So this is a fairly good present D6, if we had to do a present D6. And yes, okay, perfect! So that was the first logical satchel. Oh man. Absolutely perfect. So now we're gonna go finish up D6, by way of also beating up mob linking. And then from here, it just becomes a game of where are the final 2 dungeon keys? With 3 and 7 as our final 2 dungeons, that's perfect. Oh, I am definitely going to need some more bombs. I only have 2 bombs. I guess 2 is technically good enough to get through. Yeah, we're good. And then I'll just get the bomb refill here. And it was nothing. Alright. So, our progression is elsewhere. I'm tempted to go straight to Symmetry. Just see what's over there. I mean, we're in the right time period right now. Where going to Symmetry makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do these 2. Oh man. Imagine Toonie Nut on Talus Peaks. That is a very real possibility right now. But thankfully, there was no satchel up here, which meant that everything that I did made sense. Ooh, alright. We are missing just the Toonie Nut at this point. And I could have had access to this dungeon for a very long time. So there is a possibility that I could have been in go mode. Alright, now. Alright. Moving on. Back to Rolling Ridge. And there it is. Alright, we're in go mode. Let's go. Wow, that worked out perfectly. Because now we're in Jabu. Alright, Jabu. Let's get that boss key. Boss key, 1 key, that's all we need. One key. Let's go. Two key. Map. Three key. Four key. So many key, but no boss. Alright, cool. Let's go. Keep going. With all this, we can do all the top floor. So I'm kind of hoping the boss key is somewhere up here. Oh man, is it Vanilla Boss Key? It is Vanilla Boss Key. Wow. That worked out perfectly. Imagine having just enough keys to get to the vanilla boss gate. Not worth. Alright, one more dungeon. And it's D3. Which is the one that I said can be either very good in Go mode or it can be very awful. All depends on where the boss key is located. If we can find that boss key early on, we can finish this dungeon in like 2-3 minutes. Maybe even less. But if we have to go hunting for that boss key, it could take a little bit. Alright, got our tuning nut fixed up, and it's time to go to Dungeon 3. So the quickest way through this dungeon, we're guaranteed a key out of one of the first 2 checks, and then we're going to see what else we get. Because depending on what we get from the other check, can help us determine whether or not we might want to have to lower the spinner or just go for it. Chances are we're probably going to want to lower the spinner. So I always at least prep the crystals. We're gonna need at least one other key or to lower the spinner and fight the mini-boss. So I am gonna go check up here. See if this is a key or not. It is. Okay. We're just gonna go for it. And see if this is what we're looking for. See if this is boss key. It is not. Okay. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and reset on that. And we'll go down this way instead. So the great thing about that play is I now know that as soon as I get boss key, I'm good. Like, I just have to find the boss key. Alright, there is something on dropping the spinner. So we'll drop the spinner, see what kind of key that is. Hope it's boss. It's not, okay. So in that case, we come over here. Did this have... No, it did not. Okay. So we don't even need to do that. Let's come up here. That's a key as well, alright. And it's boss key. Alright, let's go. We are now in business, in full-on go mode. Just gotta beat Shadow Hag and then beat Varen, and we're done. So yeah, this was a fairly good seed overall. Aside from the late satchel, this was a fairly linear seed. Like, it seemed like a lot of find one item, go to place where item unlocks, and then get next item, go to next place, etc., etc. Like, it seemed like most dungeons only had one item in them. And like, we generally had most of the items fairly early on, and we were just missing the boss, like the dungeon keys to get into the dungeons. I do like how Blue Ring made a lot of things pretty safe. Didn't have to worry about dying pretty much at all. Especially when we were at, what, 4 hearts for like the first 2 dungeons or something? One, 2, 3, 4. Five. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Alright, there we go. Moving on to the final phase, phase 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the 0 cycle. I did pick up a power rate, but I don't think it's going to be enough. I think it might be enough to give me a 1 cycle. Because I think it's just Power Ring 1. Yeah, it's just Power Ring level 1. Yeah, it's not a full there we go. GG, finishing in first place, official SRL time of 2 hours, 19 minutes, and 34 seconds. Not bad. Definitely felt like it could have been better. It probably would have been better if we had Satchel earlier, but we do know that both Satchels were locked in Zora Seas and then Sea of No Return, so they were pretty deep. As for my routing, I think the routing was fairly good overall. I think I might have been able to skip out on Ambies if I had gone to Zora Village instead of like bailing on that. But for the most part, it went okay. Having to double dip Zora Seas without Fairy Powder is kind of annoying. Without Fairy Powder and without a Satchel. But other than that, I think the seed was okay. So it looks like both Fox and Nitro are kind of close to the end as well. Fox just has to finish up D8, Nitro has to finish up D8 and D3. So it wasn't too bad of a seed in terms of spread, I think. So I think if I'd grade this seed, I'd probably give it a Zora C+. For having to go through Zora C's twice. Was it avoidable? I think... No, I think I had to go through Zora C's twice.